I don't have a competitor in this world.
This is Arun Malhotra, a man who has spent 35 years doing one thing, building global brands in India. And then, during COVID, when the world was shutting down and businesses were dying, he bet everything on New Balance.
People were dying during COVID and business shut हो रहे थे. So आपको क्या opportunity दिखी? Was it the money?
No, it's never about the money. I've always been driven by passion. I've always been driven by the possibility to try and able to express the DNA of the brand in the country. I have launched Oakley sunglasses in India. I've launched Frank Muller watches in India. I've launched Movado watches in India.
Okay.
So for 35 years, I've been representing brands in India. The cake is increasing. The size of the market is increasing. The disposable income is increasing. The consumer is increasing. The awareness is increasing. People's desire to want brands, to want to travel, want to trail, want to run, want to concentrate on fitness, to go to the gym, to run outdoors. It's all increasing.
Achha.
So brand wala banda, to brand man, to the man behind the brands, to brand man. Naam aise aaya.
Okay.
Brands want to be associated. They're knocking on our door that they want us to, represent them. And we are now in a position to reject brands and say कि अभी रुको, अभी हमारे पास इतने brand है, पहले ये तो कर लें.
Today, Brandman is a listed company with a portfolio of 6 global brands. Revenue has grown 3 times in just 2 years, and their PAT margins are among the highest in the entire industry.
So New Balance FY23 में 99% of your revenue contribute करता था. That number has come down to 45%. So is it like अब ब्रांड ने अपनी सब्सिडी भी लॉन्च कर दिया है. सो इज इट समथिंग आपको स्ट्रेस भी है बिकॉज इवेंचुअली इन फ्यूचर इफ दे डिसाइड कि खत्म कर देंगे कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, सो हाउ डू यू सी इट?
We are being.
In this episode, we break down the 4-pillar business model that makes Brandman unlike any franchisee or distributor you've seen before. The massive opportunity in Tier 2 and Tier 3 India, the revenue trajectory, the margin story, and the inventory challenge. Arun's target is to build a 1,000 crore rupee company in the next 5 years. And in his own words, this is just the tip of the iceberg. If you want to understand how global brands get built in India, this episode is for you.
Hi Arun, welcome to the Green Portfolio podcast. So let's start from the beginning. आपका background क्या है and what led you start the Brandman?
मेरा बैकग्राउंड ये है, माय फादर इंडियन फॉरेन सर्विसेज में थे, तो ही वाज पोस्टेड ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड एंड दैट गेव मी इमेंस एक्सपोजर टू ब्रांड्स. तो ब्रांड्स रिप्रेजेंट करता आया हूँ मैं इंडिया के अंदर फॉर द लास्ट 93 से, तो मोटा मोटी 35 years हो जाएंगे अगले साल.
Okay.
So for 35 years I've been representing brands in India. I've launched many brands in India.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Like, was it your first business? या इससे पहले भी you were doing businesses?
No, पहले also I've been doing business. I've been doing businesses for the last 35 years.
Okay, business only.
हाँ.
And पहले कौन से brands launch करें prior to Brandman?
I have launched Oakley sunglasses in India. I've launched Frank Muller watches in India. I've launched Movado watches in India.
Okay.
बहुत सारे brand launch किए हैं.
And Brandman कब launch हुआ?
Brandman during COVID हुआ.
Okay. People were dying during COVID and business shut हो रहे थे. So आपको क्या opportunity दिखी? Was it the money?
No, it's never about the money. I've always been driven by passion. I've always been driven by the possibility to try and able to express the DNA of the brand in the country. And I've always been very passionate about New Balance, and I saw the opportunity where I started to see that New Balance was growing as a brand from being dad's grey shoe to being an iconic lifestyle performance driven brand. And that's why I jumped on the bandwagon when I got the opportunity. Even though it was COVID, I still jumped on and I said, okay, I'm going to do New Balance in India.
Okay. For someone hearing a Brandman for the first time, what is the meaning of it? And ये आपने like विजन क्या था जब स्टार्ट कर रहे थे?
विजन कोई नहीं था. अब एवरीवेयर आई गो और एवरीवेयर आई मीट इन द इवनिंग्स, आई मीट माय फ्रेंड्स. इफ दे नीड एनी गाइडेंस दे ऑलवेज से वो अरुण से पूछो, वो ब्रांड वाला बंदा है.
अच्छा.
तो ब्रांड वाला बंदा, तो ब्रांड मैन, So the man behind the brands, तो brand
Brandman.
man नाम ऐसे आया.
ओके एंड अभी क्या करती है कंपनी, बिजनेस मॉडल क्या है?
बिजनेस मॉडल क्या है कि वी हैव 4 पिलर्स.
ओके
ब्रांडमैन जो है एक फ्रेंचाइजी नहीं है, एक डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर नहीं है. इट्स एन अमेलगमेशन एंड होलिस्टिक अप्रोच टू giving a 360-degree solution to brands that are wanting to be in India.
ओके
So our pillars are licensing. We have licenses for brands which we design, manufacture and distribute. Example is Rockport.
Okay.
We do that. We do retail. So retail is New Balance, for example, and we've just started to do opening up stores for Sakuni,
ओके
and we've signed with the Anta Group, which is a $35 billion company. They just bought 25% of Puma.
राइट.
So we have the Anta brand, we have the Wilson brand, we have the Salomon brand. तो इनकी भी दुकानें खुल रही हैं. So ये एक पोर्टफोलियो हो गया, पिलर हो गया रिटेल का. Then we have the e-commerce business where we run omni channel, we run marketplace for various brands, and we sell on our own website as well. We sell outright to portals also. So the e-commerce is a big part of our business. Then there's the B2B business where we are selling to distributors, we are selling to multi-brand stores, we are selling to people that are wanting to get the brand into different parts of the country. So yeah.
ओवरऑल रेवेन्यू का स्प्लिट कितना है फ्रॉम B2C, B2B ओवरऑल इन परसेंटेज टर्म्स?
Retail D2C would be about 35 to 40%, and about 60 to 65% would be B2B.
ओके
So when I say B2B, I also consider e-commerce as part of B2B.
B2B. इन D2C आप अपने स्टोर से सेल करते प्रोडक्ट्स?
जी, हमारे मोनो ब्रांड स्टोर्स हैं, जैसे न्यू बैलेंस के स्टोर्स हैं, हम साकुनी के स्टोर्स खोल रहे हैं, हम एंटा के स्टोर्स खोल रहे हैं, हम विल्सन के स्टोर्स खोल रहे हैं. तो ये मोनो ब्रांड स्टोर्स हो गए.
EBO.
हाँ, EBO हो गया,
हाँ.
एक्सक्लूसिव
Exclusive
ब्रांड
brand
आउटलेट
outlet.
कह लो, मोनो ब्रांड स्टोर कह लो. एंड देन वी हैव आवर ओन MBO, मल्टी ब्रांड स्टोर, विच वी कॉल्ड स्नीकर्स. स्नीकर्स के नाम से हमारे अपने सारे ब्रांड्स हैं. उसके इन एडिशन हमने एडिडास रखा हुआ है, प्यूमा रखा हुआ है, A6 रखा हुआ है. हम कुछ और ब्रांड्स भी उसमें ऐड कर रहे हैं. We are already in 7 to 8 locations in sneakers. We aspire to be in 50 locations for sneaker stores, because I believe second tier and third tier cities of India are going to become, rural India is going to become urban India. So we're giving that opportunity. We're looking at our target audience. We want to give them a whole bouquet of brands available at their doorstep. So we are investing and promoting the sneakers multi-brand store concept.
What is the average selling price of each like pair का?
On an average, selling price amongst all our brands would be approximately 8 to 10,000.
8 to 10,000. So it's a luxury, or I would say premium category in India. So you are planning to sell in tier 2 and cities. वहाँ पर तो affordability first होती है. So how are you ensuring कि
that is a misconception. You will be surprised that our best performing stores are in second tier cities and not in first tier cities.
Can you name the few?
I can say my New Balance store in Lucknow is one of my best performing stores.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a misconception. As I said, the Indian consumer is very well aware of what they want, which brand they want, and they're price conscious. Yes, they're price conscious, but they still want the brand and they're willing to pay the price.
Okay. And what about your e-commerce sale? उसका like which region से सबसे ज़्यादा सेल आ रही है e-com की?
ई-कॉमर्स की सेल जो है वो ऑब्वियसली सेकंड टियर थर्ड टियर सिटी में इतनी नहीं है, फर्स्ट टियर सिटीज़ में ज़्यादा है, बिकॉज दे मोर कंप्यूटर लिटरेट एंड दे मोर कंफर्टेबल इन बाइंग ऑनलाइन. जो सेकंड टियर थर्ड टियर सिटीज़ वाले हैं वो दे वांट टू touch and feel, they want to put it on, they want to feel it, and then but then it's a different experience.
Right.
The sneaker stores that we have are all based on sustainability, the lighting, the carbon emission that we are controlling, the furniture that we're using is recycled.
Okay.
We are dedicating one wall to that city, So there's something about that city which that city is famous for in that store. So there's a lot of community building that we're doing with the sticker stores that we're doing. So it's a, as I said, Brandman is not just a franchisee or a distributor. It gives a whole 360-degree solution to a brand that wants to be penetrating the Indian market.
Okay. The store that you're opening, is it controlled by the company? Like, let's say New Balance का store है. So New Balance decide employees, hiring and कैसा outlook रहेगा, or is it something आप decide करते हो?
The store is approved by the brand.
Okay.
Obviously, the location is approved. The profitability is decided by the brand. Yes, in terms of employment, not so much. But as I said, Brandman offers a lot of training programs for the employees, a lot of education. We spend time on educating our employees about brand and about the brand's DNA and about the brand's history. And I can easily say that, I don't want to be pinpointing to anybody, but the people in Brandman are more educated than the subsidiary people or the brand people that are here in India.
Okay. So the training process is ensured by you for the Brandman.
Yes, yes, of course. I mean to say, because I firmly believe that if we don't understand the brand, how will we be able to express the brand to our consumer? And for us, our consumer is number one. It's the king, and we have to cater to the king, right?
So veg, non-veg, Super Kicks, Crep Dog Crew, all are focusing on the sneakers brand. So what is the USP of Brandman? Because सब बेच रहे हैं, उन्हीं product is of the New Balance, selling सब बेच रहे हैं. So what made you stand out?
As I said, Brandman is a more holistic approach. It's a 360-degree solution for brands.
So currently, how many brands do you have in your portfolio?
We have New Balance, we have Sakuni, we have Salomon, Wilson, and we have Anta. So yeah, about 5 brands where we are distributor, franchisee, and e-commerce partners. Then we have Rockport as a licensee. So yeah, we have 6 brands.
6 brands.
So that's a lot of brands. Yeah.
And you are only manufacturing for Rockport right now?
Yes, because we're the licensee for that.
And the license tenure is?
10 years.
Okay. And for other brands, generally license tenure कितना होता है?
It's contract to contract. It's 5 years plus 5.
Okay.
So it's in some cases it's 3 plus 3.
Okay. Is there a risk of it getting cancelled?
Unless I do something dramatically wrong, I don't think it'll get cancelled. And plus, I have a reputation. The reputation is highly appreciated by the brands. The brands understand and appreciate what Brandman brings to the table.
Okay. Are these like licenses exclusive or बाकी brands भी India में like they're selling it?
No, it's not exclusive, but I have the first right of refusal.
Okay. In a particular region in which you are operating?
Yes,
okay.
I can say that.
Currently, which regions are you operating like in the India?
For all the other brands which I mentioned, I'm pan-India. For New Balance, I can say it's North India.
North India. So, बाकी like South का someone else is managing?
Yes.
Okay, got it. And all the stores that you have are owned by you, or is it something a franchisee भी देते हो आगे?
No, owned by us.
Okay. Any plans for a franchisee?
No.
Because quick expansion होता है, asset light होता है.
नहीं, अभी नहीं.
Okay. Arun, you have a clear ability to spot global brands before they become big in India. आपने जब New Balance को spot करा था, they were around $2 billion का revenue, and now it's a $7 billion company. So, what is the secret sauce to become a brand big in India?
For any brand to become big in India, they have to be true to their sources. They have to be true to their DNA. They have to be true to what they are. They cannot, say, okay, India एक पिछड़ा हुआ देश है, वहाँ पे dump कर दो. They have to bring out the same. I'm not talking about New Balance in particular. I'm talking about any brand.
Any brand, right?
Any brand in any category, any brand that I will distribute. I would want them to have the latest collection, the latest assortment, the latest fixtures, everything. Because the Indian consumer is very, very, very informed. The Indian consumer is not it's a force to reckon with. We're lucky to be born in this country. We're lucky to be born in this country at this time where we have 25 years का road map सीधा हमारे पास है कि ये कंट्री ने ग्रो करना ही करना है. ये हमारे मोदी जी कहते हैं कि $1 trillion मार्केट, it is going to become much more than $1 trillion market. It is one of the best things that has happened to this country. That our population, which was until certain time back was considered, you know, a population, but now that is a market. It is a consumer. The consumer wants things to eat, they want things to wear, they want shoes to run, it's a consumer. And the consumer is king, and there's so much disposable income. This is the best place to be in the world right now. India is the best place to be.
You cannot fool Indians, right?
Cannot, never.
Okay. So आप सारे shoots import करते हो. So dollar depreciation might be helping you a lot. I would say rupee depreciation, sorry.
It's not a help or a disadvantage. There's a lot of hedging that goes on, and then with New Balance we get local delivery, so things are managed.
Okay. 2016 में New Balance इंडिया में आया था with major brand group. In 2021 they started with you. अब वो अपनी subsidiary plan कर रहे हैं. So is it something?
Plan नहीं कर रहे,
खोल दी, right? Is it
1.5 साल हो गया उनको
right,
खोला.
right. My bad. Is it something brands initially when they need the support they come to you, and जब establish हो जाते हैं they like खुद से करते सब कुछ?
Obviously, brands have aspirations to open their own subsidiaries, and that's a good thing. I think by New Balance opening up their own subsidiary has been very helpful to me, right? But and brands understand and they appreciate. And New Balance is not an equity based or a company. It is a family run business, so it runs on emotions. It still respects the people that were holding the flag during COVID, and they appreciate that.
Okay.
So upper management or global management or even higher management here appreciates that.
Do you have plan to launch your own brand in future?
Obviously, as brand man, as a person who's a brand person, the final goal is to launch one's own brand that you'd want to, you know, leave a chop of, a footprint of, कि ये, हाँ, this is my ideology, this is what I have to give back. And वो आएगा अपने time पे आएगा.
How soon?
I cannot say that, but we have aspirations, yes.
And it will be a shoe brand first.
It could be a shoe brand, it could be a watch brand, it could be a eyewear brand, it could be a brand that does everything. It could be as I said, Brandman always gives a 360-degree solution to every brand. So maybe we give it a 360-degree solution where we do everything. I don't know. It just depends.
So your brands that you are currently selling would be having an issue?
No, why not?
Okay.
Why would they?
Okay. Metro, red tape, campus in India struggling to sell. If you look at their sales growth and numbers, so is it something consumer का like is consumer preference is shifting या फिर like क्या हो रहा है? Because they are struggling and other brands are doing very well in India.
Well, I can't comment on anybody and whether they're struggling or they're successful. That is up for you guys to see. But what I see is that the Indian consumer appreciates brands, and it appreciates the assortment of brands that we have in our bouquet. And we feel and we have aspirations that we're going to grow this company in the next 5 to 6 years to 1,000 crores. And we're very hopeful that we can do that. Top line, I'm very, 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 very confident.
I will come to the numbers.
This is just a tip of the iceberg. Yeah.
Okay. On exchange, आपने file करा है, the new CEO. What would be your role then and company?
Yeah, Mr. Devinder Singh Negi has joined. He comes with an experience of more than 20 years, 25 years in the shoe business particularly. So he brings to the table a lot of experience, a lot of new energy. मेरा role ये रहेगा to be the guiding force, to be able to sit back and see how he expresses himself and, you know, take this forward.
Okay, got it. Who is your closest competitor in India?
I don't have a competitor in this world.
Okay.
In this world, forget about India. I don't have any competitor in this world. I may sound egoistic, I may sound arrogant, but the kind of solution that I offer to brands and the kind of things that I do for the brands appreciate that and they realize that, and that's why they come to me.
Okay. Because if you look at metro brands भी इंडिया में सेम काम कर रहा है in terms of other brands है, they are selling it, they are also selling their own products. So isn't it something they are your competitor?
No,
In a different
I'm not a competitor to Metro Brands. Metro Brands is such a huge brand, such huge heritage, such huge amazing people, so much more qualified than I am.
Is it something you want, like उन्हीं के steps पे you want to go?
No, I define my own path.
Okay.
I define my own path. I define my own strategy. I define where I'm going to take this company. And as I said, we have big aspirations and we have huge plans.
Okay. Let's come to the financial numbers. So like FY23 में आपका 46 करोड़ का revenue था. Then in FY25 the revenue went to 135 crore. It's a 3x jump in 2 years. So what is the reason for it?
Reasons are we added on brands. No? So
Okay.
we added on, we got On Running on board, we got Sakuni on board, and now there'll be further jumps as well because as Anta is launched next month, the store comes up. Next month, Wilson stores are going to come up. So as the stores keep on opening and things keep on unfolding, things will obviously, the numbers will talk for themselves.
Is it the organic growth or inorganic growth as well?
It's organic and inorganic as well. I mean to say, it's things which are planned, which are strategized, which are put in place, and now the time has come where the things are unfolding.
Okay. And FY26 कैसा गया? Like I know you are in the silent period, but can you give a ballpark number?
Amazing.
Okay. For the 9-month FY26, your revenue was 95 crore. So if I look at average quarterly 31.6 crore ka run rate, so by that your FY26 number should be 126 crore. That is less than your previous year number. So how do I say it?
You're trying to put numbers in my mouth, which I can't do. I'm sorry. But as I said, we've had an amazing year.
Okay.
And we look forward to many more amazing years in the coming years. And this is just, as I said, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Okay.
We have many things planned, many new things that we do. And we feel that the Indian consumer will appreciate and see the kind of brands that we're going to offer to them.
Okay. In FY23, your EBITDA margins were 2%, and in 9-month FY26, they are like extraordinary, around 28%. Why is it so? Is it sustainable even?
I mean, it's EBITDA has seen a spike because as we then at that time we had just launched, brands and brands were coming in and things like that. So EBITDA will obviously there was a spike and then it'll plateau, and yeah.
So ये sustain रहेगा or is it something?
It'll plateau at a while after.
But it
1 or
will
2
increase
years.
from here.
Huh?
Increase यहाँ से होगा, then plateau होगा.
हाँ.
Okay. ठीक. Your PAT margins are approximately 20%. It's something highest in the industry.
Correct.
If you look at Bata, Red Tape, what is the reason for it?
As I said, we bootstrapped ourselves till here.
Okay.
So me, my daughter, we're all working hard. All my employees have been wearing 3 different caps, and the guy who's the head of retail is also head of projects, head of everything. So we have bootstrapped ourselves, and we're not going to go ballistic and hire people and put on more expenses. We're trying to stay thin and work longer.
It will be a lean company.
Yes.
Okay. If like you are planning the manufacturing already, or you have started the manufacturing of
Yes, we
Rockport,
have.
so manufacturing के बाद margins can come down because
No,
आपके expenses.
We're not going to run a factory. We're going to have OEM suppliers.
Okay. Your inventory holding days are approximately 190 days. It's a very high in the industry. Why is it?
This was because at that time we were importing, and 75% of our business was New Balance. So we were importing from the Dubai subsidiary and then stocking, and then we had to buy in bulk. There were MOQs. Now with the subsidiary opened here in India, the holding time is going to drop dramatically.
Any number for it?
I can't give you a number, but yes, it's going to dramatically drop.
Dramatically. Okay. what is the 1 year, 3 year, 5 year like revenue target along with the margins as well?
I can't give you numbers, but as I said, in the next 5 years,
Let's
I
say-
aspire to be a thousand crore rupee company, and
Okay.
that is something that we're working towards, and we have the inspiration, and we have the brands, and we have the systems in place, and the know-how, and the power, and the willingness to do it.
Okay, roughly 7-8 times. I'm just like projecting your FY26 numbers 7-8 times in 5 years that you are targeting.
Yes, aspirational.
Okay, got it. Arun, I was going through your numbers. So FY23 में revenue per square foot around 23,000 था, and in FY26 9 months पर around 12,000. ये कम क्यों हो रहा है?
दुकानें बढ़ती जा रही हैं, एंड नई दुकान खुलती है तो ऑब्वियसली स्टार्टिंग होता है, देन पीपल गेट टू नो कि हाँ यहाँ एक दुकान खुली है, तो रिपीट कस्टमर आता है, वर्ड ऑफ माउथ होता है, तो थिंग्स देन इट स्टार्ट.
And how are your old stores doing? उनका same store sales growth कैसा है?
दे ईयर ऑन ईयर ग्रोथ ही ग्रोथ है.
अच्छा.
मेरे एम्बियंस की दुकान है, इट्स डूइंग वेरी वेल.
Okay.
मॉल ऑफ इंडिया की दुकान है, इट्स डूइंग वेरी वेल. मॉल ऑफ इंडिया की दुकान वाज वन ऑफ माय बेस्ट परफॉर्मिंग.
Okay. First store कहाँ पे ओपन हुआ था?
फर्स्ट स्टोर जो मैंने इनहेरिट किया, जो फर्स्ट स्टोर सिलेक्ट सिटी में.
Slick City में. Okay. And अभी top 3 stores जो अच्छा कर रहे हैं वो किस locations में?
लखनऊ में सबसे बेस्ट है.
लखनऊ?
लखनऊ है, मॉल ऑफ इंडिया है, एम्बियंस गुड़गांव है.
Okay. So New Balance FY23 में 99% of your revenue contribute करता था. That number has come down to 45%. So is it like अब brand ने अपनी subsidiary लॉन्च कर दिया है. So is it something आपको stress भी है? Because eventually in future if they decide कि ख़त्म कर देंगे contract, so how do you see it?
नहीं, मेरे को कोई थ्रेट नहीं है. दे स्टिल नीड मी, आई स्टिल नीड देम, एंड एज आई सेड द ग्लोबल मैनेजमेंट एंड द अपर मैनेजमेंट हियर, दे अप्रिशिएट कि you know what Brandman brings to the table, and Brandman is, as I said, is not just a franchisee. उनको बहुत सारे franchisees मिले हैं, मिलते रहेंगे, but I don't think we're going anywhere. We have a very strong relationship. एक आध जॉनी वॉनी आते रहते हैं, वो जाते रहेंगे.
Okay. In future कितना revenue हो जाएगा इनका in the overall pie? Like right now it's 45%. 2 year, 3 year down the line.
It's going to reduce because obviously there's a plateau in terms of the number of stores and everything else. And with Anta, I'm very optimistic that it's going to be doing amazingly well. I'm very optimistic about Sakuni. I'm very optimistic about Wilson. I'm very optimistic about Salomon. So, and I'm very optimistic about Rockport. So all these brands will start contributing, start to churn in the numbers. So then obviously the percentage of New Balance will go down.
Okay. अभी दिल्ली एनसीआर रीजन से आपका सबसे ज़्यादा रेवेन्यू पाया आ रहा है, राइट?
जी.
हाउ मच इज इट?
I don't know the number.
Any idea?
मतलब I would say about 60%.
Your plans are कि इसको कम करना, right? Because it's a bit region specific risk on the
Yes,
brand.
as I said, we are concentrating on second tier, third tier cities. So we are elaborating and working hard towards opening stores faster there.
Premium athleisure category is a bit discretionary category, and अभी India में is a bit of a slowdown going on. So do you see like it as a threat? Inflation बढ़ रहा है, oil का price बढ़ रहा है. So how you're seeing it?
I will go back to say to you कि you are privileged that you're born in this country.
Okay.
And you're born at this time of your life where you have a clear path, where the growth ही growth है. Target consumer बढ़ रहा है. Piece of the pie is increasing. The cake is increasing. The size of the market is increasing. The disposable income is increasing. The consumer is increasing. The awareness is increasing. People's desire to want brands, to want to travel, want to trail, want to run, want to concentrate on fitness, to go to the gym, to run outdoors. It's all increasing. So this is, as I said, the best place to be born in is India.
Okay. And shoe prices पे impact आया because of the rise in crude oil prices.
नहीं आया कोई price.
Okay. What is the risk in Brandman that market is underestimating right now? Is there so?
There is no risk at all, because even if, as I said, एग्जाम्पल इज कि न्यू बैलेंस का फिर एग्जाम्पल देते हैं कि हम पहले कर रहे थे, क्या नाम कहते हैं, डायरेक्टली ब्रांड से, फिर ब्रांड ने सब्सिडरी खोली, तो इट्स वर्कड आउट फाइन फॉर अस. अब हमारी होल्डिंग कॉस्ट कम हो गई है इन्वेंट्री की. तो थिंग्स वर्क आउट ऑलवेज इवेंचुअली. एंड एज आई सेड, what Brandman brings to the table, brands cannot ignore. The kind of solutions that we have are just too awesome. They're so great, that the things that we bring in, the education that we have with our team, the training programs that we have, the kind of expertise that we bring, the understanding of the Indian consumer that we are able to bring in. Brands will can फाइंड अनदर फ्रेंचाइजी. वो धंधे वाला एक लाला जी मिल जाएंगे उनको कि हाँ मेरे को बेटे की शादी करनी है, तो मेरे को एक दुकान खोलनी है जो एक रेंटल इनकम टाइप में उसको मिल जाए. ऐसे फ्रेंचाइजी ब्रांडों को बहुत मिल जाएंगे. बट दैट इज नॉट व्हाट ब्रांड स्टैंड फॉर, राइट? ब्रांडमैन is a company that gives so much to the brand that it is unexplainable in this 20-30 minute chat.
Okay, nice to hear. Arun, let's play a rapid fire round. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. इंडिया की प्रीमियम एथलीजर मार्केट को वन वर्ड में डिफाइन करो.
Fastest growing market in the world.
Okay. One thing that you would have done differently while building Brandman.
Nothing.
Okay. Is it something as per your vision it's going?
Yes, exactly going as per what I had defined and what I had thought out. And actually it's unfolding much faster than what I had ever dreamt of.
Okay. What is your favorite listed stock in the Indian Stock Exchange except yours? If you want to name any.
It's very difficult. There's so many awesome stocks. As I said,
Any business like that you like?
There's so many businesses. There's so many things. As I said, India is in such a trajectory that everything that is happening in India, whether it is in telecommunications, whether it is airports, or whether it is talking about airports, we are opening up sneaker stores in airports.
Okay.
We opened up in Navi Mumbai, we opened up in Guwahati, and the kind of response that we're getting is so good. Travel for Indians, which was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, to travel on an aeroplane was an event. Now it's become routine. So as I said, I keep on repeating this. Rural India is becoming urban India. Disposable income is increasing. The size of the cake is increasing. The market size is increasing, and the solution that Brandman brings to the table is undeniable. And we're just in a very awesome, great space.
Stored open on the airport are profitable because वहाँ पे expenses बहुत high होते हैं.
Expenses high होते हैं. We're not profitable at now. Maybe it's only been 3 months, but we will be profitable.
But you're planning to launch more stores over there.
Yes.
Okay.
More stores.
What would be your message for a 20-year-old Arun जो अभी college से pass out हुआ है and plan to launch a business in India?
Do your own brand much earlier than this Arun Malhotra has taken.
Okay. So is it something उसको पहले जॉब करनी चाहिए और डायरेक्टली स्टार्ट अ बिजनेस?
नहीं, जॉब तो हमेशा करनी चाहिए.
ब्रांडमैन में वो अल्फा जो ज़्यादातर इन्वेस्टर्स आर अंडर एस्टिमेटिंग.
अंडर एस्टिमेट वो ये कर रहे हैं कि वी आर बीइंग, I don't know, maybe a lot of people think that it's just a franchisee, just a distributor, just a thing. But as I keep on saying, we bring so much to the table that it is undeniable force that the brands need, and the brands want to be associated with us.
Okay.
They're knocking on our door that they want us to represent them, and we are now in a position to reject brands and say कि अभी रुको, अभी हमारे पास इतने ब्रांड है, पहले ये तो करना है.
What is your criteria for onboarding a brand?
I have to love it.
Okay.
And that love comes in instinctively. Like my love for New Balance is so immense, so strong that that's why I've been able to do so much for the brand here in India.
अगर कोई ब्रांड आपको ज़्यादा मार्जिन्स ऑफर करे?
No, it's not about money. As I said at the beginning of this chat, I said it's not about the money, it's about the passion, it's about the drive, it's about able to express one's energy. If the energy is exhibited, you enjoy what you do. I'm sure you love what you do, right?
Right.
And that's why you come across as a great person.
Right.
So I love what I do, and what Brandman does. My staff, my team, they love what they do, you know, and that is why it's able to come across to the consumer that way.
Okay. Have you rejected any brand?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I don't want to give a name, but yes, I have.
Okay. What was the reason for it? You don't like it?
I just didn't think that it was India appropriate.
Okay. Now Brandman is a listed stock. So how do you handle the volatility? हर second price change हो रहा है. So people might be coming price down, up, market volatile रहता है.
To be honest with you, I don't even know my price today.
Okay.
I don't look at the stock market.
Oh, you don't try.
It's not my job. My job is to deliver to my shareholders the best possible profit, the best possible top line, and that's what I'll continue to do.
Okay. What would be your message for the shareholders, those who have invested in Brandman, regarding the future growth and कैसा vision, कैसा display होगा?
I would say put your seat belt on. The ride is going to be very, you know, it's going to be amazing.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Arun, for answering all my questions. It was
I
pleasure
hope-
speaking with you.
It was a privilege to be talking to you as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.